And thus, today marks the day I sold my soul for a cupcake.
Dick!
Mm-hmm.
You're gonna eat that cupcake and you're gonna fucking like it, Tom!
I dejectedly follow Sayori across the school and upstairs, a section of the school I rarely visit being generally used for third year's classes and activities. So we're a second year.
Looks like.
Or a first year. Probably a second year.
Probably.
Sayori, full of energy, swings open the classroom door.
Everyone! The new member's here!
I told you, don't call me a new member. I glance around the room.
Welcome to the Literature Club. It's a pleasure to meet you. Sayori always says nice things about you.
Seriously, you brought a... Oh, wait. Yes, that one's me, right?
Yes.
Yeah, that's...
Okay. Seriously, you brought a boy? Way to kill the atmosphere.
Tom, what a nice surprise!
So for those of you that are just coming in, yes, we named the character Fuck Knuckles. We are ignoring that because I started a file previously. I'm going to go through over the next week and uninstall the game and reinstall it and rename our character and all that shit, so...
Welcome to the club!
Dot, dot, dot. All words escape me in this situation. This club is full of incredibly cute girls. And Sayori is one of them.
Yeah!
What are you looking at? If you want to say something, say it.
It. Sorry. She said say it, and I said it.
Natsuki.
Huh.
Legendary. The girl with the sour attitude, whose name is apparently Natsuki, is one I don't recognize.
Well, aren't you just the brightest crayon in the box?
Fucking Tom.
Her small figure makes me think she's probably a first year. She is also the one who made cupcakes, according to Sayori.
You can just ignore her when she gets moody. Oh, wait, no, that's you, sorry.
You can just ignore her when she gets moody.
Sayori says that quietly into my ear, then turns back to the other girls.
See, these prompts would be great before the text that they're supposed to be said with. That way it gives me instructions. Fuck's sakes. Anyway, this is Natsuki, always full of energy.
That's one way to put it.
And this is Yuri, the smartest in the club.
Don't say things like that.
Yuri, who appears comparably more mature and timid, seems to have a hard time keeping up with people like Sayori and Natsuki. Well, it's nice to meet both of you.
And it sounds like you already know Monica, is that right?
That's right. It's great to see you again, Tom.
Monica smiles sweetly. We do know each other. Well, we rarely talked, but we were in the same class last year, so they are second years. Monica was probably the most popular girl in class. Smart, beautiful, athletic. Basically, completely out of my league. As are all these girls.
Yep.
So having her smile so genuinely yet feels a little...
I'm sorry, but Wormtail's out of your league, dude.
Yep.
You too, Monica.
Come sit down, Tom. We made room for you at the table so you can sit next to me or Monica. I'll get the cupcakes. Hey, I made them. I'll get them. Sorry, I got a little too excited.
Then, how about I make some tea as well?
The girls have a few desks arranged to form a table. As Sayori mentioned, it's been widened so that there is one space next to Monica and one space next to Sayori.
They planned this.
All according to plan.
Natsuki and Yuri walk over to the corner of the room where Natsuki grabs a wrapped tray and Yuri opens the closet. Feeling still awkward, I take a seat next to Sayuri. Natsuki proudly marches back to the table, tray in hand.
Okay, are you ready? Oh, wait, wrong voice. Okay, are you ready? Ta-da! Whoa!
Natsuki flips the foil off the tray to reveal a dozen white, fluffy cupcakes decorated to look like little cats. The whiskers are drawn with icing, and little pieces of chocolate were used to make the ears.
They're adorable!
That is adorable.
Can you imagine the time and energy that went into those cupcakes?
She must have gotten up like really early or stayed up super late doing that.
And the fact that she kept them in the classroom too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, she could have also made them during home economics. That's a class that's often taken by Japanese girls.
Is that
Fair
still
enough.
a thing in Japan?
I don't know for sure if it's still a thing. I see it a lot in like recent animes.
Okay, that's
so that
fair.
tells me maybe.
Maybe.
That bear in mind how sexist Japan is and how women are expected to stay at the home and
We should actually have a discussion on that, because I did an entire fucking project on shit on topics like that. We should talk. So cute!
I had no idea you were so good at baking, Natsuki.
Well, you know. Just hurry and take one.
Is this the first time she's brought cupcakes?
Probably.
Don't know.
So Yuri grabbed one first, then Monica. I follow.
It's delicious!
So Yuri talks with her mouth full and has already managed to get icing on her face.
I'm sorry. It's delicious!
Yeah, they need more cues like that.
Yep.
Right?
I turn the cupcake around in my fingers, looking for the best angle to take a bite, as you do.
Yes.
I would go for the ears. Natsuki is quiet. I can't help but notice she's sneaking glances in my direction. I'm confused by her barrette. I know I shouldn't be, but I'm confused by it. Is she waiting for me to take a bite? I finally bite down. The icing is sweet and full of flavor. I wonder if she made it herself. Probably. This is really good. Thank you, Natsuki. You should be calling her Natsuki-chan,
Yeah.
because you're not close enough to her yet.
See, if we were doing this in Japanese text, it might say that, but
True.
two of us can't read Japanese, and one of us can't read kanji, so...
Also, we weren't given her surname, so technically speaking, we would be calling everyone by their surname with the exception of Sayori.
Yep.
What? Why are you thanking me? It's not like I...
Haven't I heard this somewhere before?
Spoilers! Made them for you or anything.
Eh? I thought you technically did. Sayori said...
Well, maybe. But not for, you know, you, dummy.
It's not like I like you or anything, baka.
Alright. I give up on Natsuki's weird logic and dismiss the conversation. Yuri returns to the table carrying a tea set. She carefully places a teacup in front of each of us before setting down the teapot next to the cupcake tray. You keep a whole tea set in this classroom?
Oh, wait, yeah, sorry, go ahead.
You keep a whole tea set in this classroom?
I'm getting mixed signals here, because Yuri is up on screen, but it's not her line.
That's what we get for having not having a completely fresh start.
I wonder if it's like one of those classic tea sets, like the Japanese kind, or if it's like an English tea set.
Don't worry, the teachers gave us permission. After all, Doesn't a hot cup of tea help you enjoy a good book?
Yes.
She's after my own heart. Holy shit.
I guess. You wouldn't know, you uncultured swine.
Oh, Lord. We're just going to be ripping on Tom this entire
I am here for that.
playthrough.
I told you, he reminds me of my ex-boyfriend.
Fair enough. Don't let yourself get intimidated. Yuri's just trying to impress you. That's not...
Insulted, Yuri looks away.
I meant that, you know...
I believe you. Well, tea and reading might not be a pastime for me, but I at least enjoy tea.
He's secretly British.
Secretly. I'm glad.
Yuri faintly smiles to herself in relief. Monica raises an eyebrow, then smiles at me.
So, what made you consider the literature club?
I was afraid of this question. You should have thought of this question. Something tells me I shouldn't tell Monica that I was practically dragged here by Sayuri. Well, I haven't joined any clubs yet, and Sayuri seemed really happy here, so...
Bullshit meter alert! Bullshit meter alert!
That's okay. Don't be embarrassed. We'll make sure you feel right at home, okay? As president of the Literature Club, it's my duty to make the club fun and exciting for everyone.
Monica, I'm surprised. How come you decided to start your own club? You could probably be a board member for any of the major clubs. Weren't you leader of the debate club last year?
Well, you know. To be honest, I can't stand all of the politics around the major clubs. It feels like nothing but arguing about the budget and publicity and how to prepare for events. I'd much rather take something I personally enjoy and make something special out of it.
I bet you would. Sorry.
And if it encourages others to get into literature, then I'm fulfilling that dream.
Monica's a really great leader.
Yuri also nods in agreement. Ben, I'm surprised there aren't more people in the club yet. It must be hard to start a new club.
You could put it that way. Not many people are very interested in putting out all the effort to start something brand new. Especially when it's something that doesn't grab your attention, like literature. You have to work hard to convince people that you're both fun and worthwhile. But it makes cool events... But it makes school events, like the festival, that much more important.
Isn't Literature Club basically like a fancy book club?
Yes.
Pretty much. I'm confident that we can all really grow this club before we graduate. Right, everyone?
Yeah!
We'll do our best.
You know it.
Everyone's enthusiastically agrees. Such different girls, all interested in the same goal. Monica must have worked really hard just to find these three. Not really, Sayuri seemed very interested from the beginning.
Yeah.
Attention. Maybe that's why they were all so delighted by the idea of a new member joining. Though I still don't really know if I can keep up with their level of enthusiasm about literature. Because you're uncultured.
So, Tom, what kinds of things do you like to read?
considering how little I've read these past few years, I don't really have a good way of answering that. Okay, I will concede that I haven't actually had a chance to sit down and enjoy a book in a while.
Yeah.
So I concede to that point.
I even just bought a book recently. Warrior of the Altai.
I actually bought one on runes.
Oh, I bought like books for like my craft.
Yep.
But like not like
Actual
like
reading.
Actual reading. Nothing like not like reference material.
This is the first actual book that I've bought in the last couple years. I think the last time I bought an actual reading book was before the pandemic.
Yep.
That new book smell, though. Oh.
Manga.
It's like a fucking job.
Sorry, one more time.
Manga. I mutter quietly to myself, half joking. Natsuki's head suddenly perks up. It looks like she's about to say something, but keeps quiet.
Not much of a reader, I guess. Well, that can change.
That's Buckknuckles' line.
Oh, okay. Sorry.
Well, that can change. What am I saying? Well, actually, it's true that sometimes you just have to find the right kind of book.
Yep.
Yeah.
Like, the first book I remember finishing for myself because of my learning disability. I had a hard time with language.
Yeah.
But the first book I finished by myself was The Hatchet.
Yep.
And then from there, I couldn't stop reading. I spoke without thinking after seeing Yuri's sad smile. Anyways, what about you, Yuri?
Well, let's see.
Yuri traces the rim of her teacup with her finger.
My favorites are usually novels that build deep and complex fantasy worlds.
Harry Potter.
The level of creativity and craftsmanship behind them is amazing to me. She's into D&D! And telling a good story in such a foreign world is equally impressive.
Yuri would be a great dungeon master.
Right? She's a bean. In the playthrough, I loved Yuri. She was one of my favorites. She needs
Yuri goes on, clearly passionate about her reading. She seems so reserved and timid since the moment I walked in, but it's obvious by the way her eyes light up that she finds her comfort in the world of books, not people. Mood.
But, you know, I like a lot of things. Stories with deep psychological elements usually immerse me as well. Yuri? Isn't it amazing how a writer can so deliberately take advantage of your own lack of imagination to completely throw you for a loop?
Wrong in this one.
The foreshadowing.
The fourth wall breaking in this one!
Right? Anyway, I've been reading a lot of horror lately. Oh shit.
I read a horror book once. I desperately grasped something I can relate to at the minimal level. At this rate, Yuri might well be having a conversation with a rock. I mean, a rock would have more personality.
Yeah. Really? I wouldn't have expected that, Yuri. For someone as gentle as you. I guess you could say that. But if a story makes me think or takes me to another world, then I really can't put it down. Hi, Nugget. Surreal horror is often very successful at changing the way you look at the world, if only for a brief moment. She must be reading Cthulhu.
Ugh, I hate horror.
Oh? Why's that?
Well,
Natsuki's eyes dart over to me for a second.
Never mind.
I think because this is like so just a reminder for those still watching or have just come in, this is not like a brand new install because Blazewing had it for a while.
It will be next week though.
Yeah. So I think when I first watched this playthrough, there was a thing where Natsuki may have had memories of previous playthroughs.
I think they all do.
Yeah.
Have it like not installed and stuff.
Yeah. So we are doing so our first run of this playthrough is like the fucked up version.
Yep.
Yep. Oh, what if we just like continue with this playthrough as it is, with us being the ones that are brand new to it, but like we just go through the motions with everyone already kind of being fucked up.
We could.
Nacho.
We can discuss that.
Yeah.
You need to move. I can't see the screen.
I'm Nacho, fluffy boy.
Nacho. Okay.
Nacho!
Move you. Come here. Come here, butt.
That's right. You usually like to write down cute things, don't you, Natsuki?
What? What gives you that idea?
You left a piece of scrap paper behind You left a piece of scrap paper behind last club meeting. It looked like you were working on a poem called...
Don't say it out loud. And give that back.
Fine.
Your cupcakes, your poems? Everything you do is just as cute as you are.
No.
Sayuri slides up behind Natsuki, puts her hands on her shoulders.
I'm not cute.
Yes, you are.
You're fucking adorable, kid. Deal with it.
Natsuki, you write your own poems?
Well, I guess sometimes. Why do you care?
I think that's impressive. Why don't you share them sometime?
No!
It's a literature club. Poems are part of literature.
Natsuki averts her eyes.
You wouldn't like them.
Not a very confident writer yet?
I understand how Natsuki feels. Sharing that level of writing takes more than just confidence. The truest form of writing is writing to oneself. You must be willing to open up to your readers, exposing your vulnerabilities and showing even the deepest reaches of your heart. Do you have writing experience too, Yuri? Maybe if you share some of your work, you can set an example and help Natsuki feel comfortable enough to share hers. I guess... Oh, wait, sorry. It's Tom's turn.
I guess it's the same for Yuri.
Aw, I wanted to read everyone's poems.
We all sit in silence for a moment.
Awkward. Okay. I have an idea. Everyone.
Natsuki and Yuri look quizzically at Monica.
Let's all go home and write a poem of our own. Then, next time we meet, we'll all share them with each other. That way, everyone is even.
Yeah, let's do it.
Plus, now that we have a new member, I think it will help us all get a little more comfortable with each other and strengthen the bond of the club. Isn't that right, Tom?
Monica smiles warmly at me once again. Hold on, there's still one problem.
Huh? What's that?
Now that we're back to the original topic of me joining the club, I bluntly come forth with what's been on my mind this entire time. I never said I would join this club. Yuri may have convinced me to stop by, but I never made any decision. I still have other clubs to look at, and,
You're being a dick!
I lost my train of thought.
They're all disappointed in you and your life choices, you fuckwad.
Dick!
All 4 girls stare back at me with dejected eyes.
But... I'm sorry, I thought...
Tom...
You all... I'm defenseless against these girls. How am I supposed to make a clear-headed decision when it's like this?
You don't!
If writing poems is the price I need to pay in order to spend every day with these beautiful girls. Right. Okay, I've decided then. I'll join the literature club.
Yay!
One by one, the girls' eyes light up.
Yes! I'm so happy!
Sayuri wraps her arms around me, jumping up and down. Hey!
You really did scare me for a moment.
If you really just came for the cupcakes, I would be super pissed.
And that makes it official. Welcome to the Literature Club.
Thanks, I guess.
Okay, everyone. I think with that, we can officially end today's meeting on a good note. Everyone, remember tonight's assignment. Write a poem to bring to the next meeting so we can all share.
Monica looks over at me once more.
Tom, I look forward to seeing how you express yourself.
Right. Yeah! Can I really impress the class star Monica with my mediocre writing skills? Probably not. But you're the protagonist, so...
Yeah.
I already feel the anxiety welling up inside of me.
It's too late, you're in deep, kid!
Meanwhile, the girls continue to chit-chat as Yuri and Natsuki clean up the food.
Hey, Tom, since we're already here, do you want to walk home together?
That's right, Sayuri and I never walk home together anymore because she always stayed after school for clubs. Sure, might as well.
Yay!
With that, the two of us depart this clubhouse and make our way home. The whole way, my mind wanders back and forth between the 4 girls. Sayuri, Natsuki, Yuri, and of course, Monica. Will I really be happy spending any free day after school in a literature club? Perhaps I'll have a chance to grow closer to one of the girls. Alright. I'll just need to make the most of my circumstance. I'm sure good fortune will find me, or not.
Gaming says, I just love ordering something online, only to have the delivery guy drop off and notice, and now I gotta wait an hour today and then go in minus 19 degree, blowing snow and up to 80km/h wind gust to go get it.
Oof.
Ouch. I'm sorry.
And I guess that starts with writing a poem tonight.
Yeah, you better get on that, Tom!
It's time... Oh, sorry. Narrator, you're up.
Time to write a poem. Pick words you think your favorite club member will like. Something good might happen with whoever you write.
With whoever
might
likes
happen with whoever likes your poem the most.
So,
Also, first hint something was amiss was the fact that Monica is not included with the 3 sprites.
so
Exactly.
let's talk about this. Who do you guys like as a club member? Sayori, Natsuki, or Yuri?
I like all of them. They're all beans.
So I
Okay.
usually default towards the gothic attitudes. You guys know me, so I
Yeah.
automatically go with Yuri on this. But let's talk this out. I'm sorry, Ed.
So, we know what happens to the first girl we start to like.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
So the question is, who do we want that to happen to the least?
Keeping in mind that we're playing as our first playthrough, technically.
Yeah.
See, my problem is I'm always a sucker for the childhood friend trope.
Okay.
Yeah. Same. Like, for me, personally, I am actually torn between Sayori and Yuri because, on one hand, I am also for, like, the quiet, goth-type person, but I'm also all for the childhood friend trope as well.
Okay. So then let's go with the childhood friend trope to start.
Okay.
So, what does Sayori like?
Sayori likes melancholy.
Melancholy? Okay. So, let's pick our words.
She likes words that are both, like, happy and sad.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So what are we going for?
I think explode.
I like Sunny.
I like dream. So we
Yeah.
have explode, sunny, and dream. Let's roll a dice.
Let's go with dream.
Let's go with dream.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Blue Dragon Lady, what do you think?
I like Dream as well. Also, disoriented is a pretty interesting one.
Okay.
But I think that's more of a Yuri word.
Probably. Yeah, let's go with Dream.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. Oh.
Word number 2.
Fear.
Fear? Fear is a good one.
Okay.
Yeah. Because she was constantly talking about how she feared us becoming a neat.
Mm-hmm.
I like bouncy.
Bouncy is actually probably one for her, too.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's go with bouncy. I think.
Dragon, what do you think?
I'm gonna roll between bouncy and fear.
Roll a dice.
Odds is fear, evens is bouncy.
Okay.
It is an odd number. I'm going with fear.
Cool. Word number 3.
Anxiety.
Raindrops.
Oh, raindrops could be good, too.
Mm-hmm.
Actually, I'll change mine to raindrops.
What about memories?
You know what? I'll take that one.
Mm-hmm. Childhood friend memories.
Yeah. Lady Punit, are you sticking with raindrops?
I'll concede to memories.
Okay. Word number 4.
Ribbon.
Special. Yeah, ribbon.
Okay. Word number 5.
Adventure.
Adventure, yeah.
Word number 6.
Boop.
Beep.
I just like the word boop.
Boop to snoot.
Are we going with boop then?
Yeah. Boop.
Boop.
Word number 7.
Suicide.
Ooh. Oh, there's our first fucked up word for the day.
Yep. Are we going with it?
It's Sayori, so yep.
Word number 8.
I want to go with either parfait or flea.
I want to go with flea.
I want to go with promise.
Roll a dice. Odds is flee, evens is promise.
Okay. 3. Flee.
Next up.
Hope.
Yeah, I like hope.
Okay. Word number 10.
Shiny.
Yeah, shiny.
11.
Misery.
Yeah, misery.
Word number 12.
Alone.
I want to go with entropy.
I kind of wanted to go with empty.
With what?
Empty.
Empty? Okay. Roll a dice. Entropy is 1 and 2. Empty is 3 and 4. And alone is 5 and 6.
5.
Alone it is. Word number 13.
Marriage.
Childhood.
Childhood, yeah.
Lady Punit.
Yep, childhood.
14.
Depression.
Depression. 15.
Blanket.
Family.
Yeah. Either
Okay.
family or eternity.
I want to go with family.
Same.
Okay. 16.
Fickle.
Prayer.
Why prayer?
Sayuri seems to be the one that is ever hopeful and seems to be kind of getting her hopes up that maybe things will work out her way for once. So there might be part of her that is praying that maybe Tom treats her a little better.
Yeah, I'd go with that too.
Yeah.
17.
Chocolate.
Kawaii. Nope, that's not Natsuki.
Natsuki.
Tragedy.
There's also Doki Doki.
Yep.
Doki Doki. What about heart?
So, Lady Punit, what was yours?
I said chocolate because I literally started eating chocolate.
Chocolate, tragedy, and heart. Let's roll a dice.
Yep.
Chocolate is 1, 2, tragedy is 3 and 4, and heart is 5 and 6.
3.
Tragedy it is. Word 18. Crimson.
Broken.
Like
her bow.
Crimson and broken.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with crimson, like her bow as well.
Okay, I'll concede to crimson.
I mean, her bell isn't what I was thinking of, but... 19.
Agonizing.
Daydream.
Together.
Oh, together, yeah, that'd be good.
Yeah, I like that too.
Vibrant.
Vertigo.
What's that?
So I chose Vibrant, Lady Punit chose Vertigo.
What about pure?
I will concede to Pure.
Pure.
Because Sayori is such a pure little bean.
Lady Punit?
I'll concede to pure.
Cool. We are done. And I would suggest that before we start our next day, that we take a coffee break and refill our mugs.
Yep.